Hello YouTube, this is Ziggy now, and welcome to Sports Cards Daily. Today's July 27th, and on this day in 1999, Tony Hawk is the first skateboarder to land a 900. I had to first look up what a 900 was, and then I had to look up to see how old Tony Hawk was in 1999. He was 31. That's pretty impressive. Just a quick reminder, 3 days left until the NBA kicks off again on Thursday. I cannot wait. 5 days until the NHL, which will be Saturday, and 45 days until the NFL kicks off, and no preseason games. Reminder, the virtual and Hobbypalooza are both coming up. I'll be talking about that in the news today, and I will highlight the content provider of the day if you hang around to the end. So in the news, I'm going to go over the latter market headlines. I'm going to talk a little bit about the virtual and Hobbypalooza. Both agendas are out. I'm going to talk about a little bit of what happened yesterday, what you missed on YouTube. Like, for example, the sports card collector went over the virtual in detail, so you can check out that. Slab Stocks did a great update from Aaron. I'll give you a heads up on that. And then listen to a new content provider put together a CMOC first-timer video, his part 3. Really good video, and I'll tell you why. And then last night, listen to Card Cutter and Baseball Collector talk about and reminisce about the National and their plans for Hobbypalooza next week. Today, make sure you check out, I'll be dropping a video on monopolies in the hobby around 7 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock, Hobby Hotline will be live. Join those guys, ask your questions, participate. It's always a great time over there. So let's get into the news. So first of all, let me just show you, trying to get the news is more challenging than I thought. Normally I have some resources. Here's Sports Collector Daily. The site is temporarily down. I went over to the Daily Hobby. They haven't updated their site in a long time. I think I previewed this like 5 days ago. It really hasn't changed, which I kind of don't understand why. I mean, it seems very bizarre to me. Maybe they're just having a long week. Okay, so over the ladder, a couple headlines to point out. Giannis is on fire, right? His blue card just recently sold, Population 21. That won't happen again for a while. Zion's cards are on fire as well, and 96 Chrome basketball has been getting a lot of popularity in the sealed wax. Now, let's take a look at the agenda. Okay, so real quickly, go over to sportscardinvestor.com. You can see the virtual and see the agenda. I'm going to give you a quick snapshot. Later in the week, I'm going to give you a breakdown day to day. What's exciting here is that everything starts around 8 o'clock, with the exception of Friday. There's a members-only event at 7. You're going to see that there's featured dealers, the dealer that we'll be talking about. There'll be featured breakers, special guests each night. There you got your dealers again. You got your breaker, Mojo Breaks, special guests again that night. They end every night with a free break. Friday night is basketball break. I think it's sponsored by eBay. eBay will be a guest speaker that night, so you'll talk about to eBay. Baseball pitcher and card collector. CMOC founder will be there. So Friday night looks really exciting. Saturday night looks really cool as well. You got 3 featured dealers, Jaspy's break. Then you got Beckett, Chuck Oliver. Wow, it's just filled. Sunday, I'm just going to end this with saying there's a special guest at the evening. They don't tell you who it is, but I'm looking forward to that. And you got live breaks. Now, what's cool, if you check over Hobbypalooza's agenda, most of their stuff on Friday starts at 2, and well, you could just jump over after those back pages and go to the virtual. I'm sorry for Mike O and these guys. Wish they kind of had, you can catch these guys in recording or whatever. I wish these two had coordinated and spoke to each other. But, it is what it is. So we, as collectors in the hobby or investors, will take advantage of what we can. I think it's interesting that you'll see Panini America, Tracy Hackler is here, and he's also at the virtual on Wednesday. So you'll get to talk to Tracy twice. He can't dodge you both times. Okay, now on to what you've been missing yesterday. So here's the video from Sports Card Investor. Check it out. Him and Kelly go over the video. They go over the agenda. They talk about some of the breakers and cool things that are going on. Really thought it was exciting. And at the end, they give you a little tip on what's happening Sunday. Also, check out Aaron at Slab Stocks. Slab Stocks drops his report every Sunday. Really great insight. He goes over some of the market movers, talks a little about Slab Stocks platform. Check out Aaron if you didn't catch him yesterday. Another great video from yesterday was Minnesota Nice Cards. A new viewer, 156 subscribers, on the rise. He did a great CMOC video. I love these videos because I like to see how other people are using these tools as well. I don't consider myself an expert, even though I use CMOC all the time. Can always learn from other people and get their insight on how they use the tool. And then last thing I watched before I went to bed was Baseball Card Collector and Card Cutter. We're sitting talking about Hobbypalooza, reminiscing on National, sharing pictures. Really cool video. I sat there pretty much quiet because I felt like, I don't know, I didn't feel like I was one of the guys. I get a sense that these guys they're a very tight-knit group, which is probably why, they organized Hobbypalooza the way they did. But I did enjoy it, and it gave me a great feeling of I look forward to the Nationals sometime, whether it's in December or it's the summer next year. So last thing I'll mention is our content provider of the day, and I'm calling out all about sports cards. Now listen, he's got tons of subscribers. You probably already know about him. What I like about him is he does the break highlights. And I keep forgetting about it. I watch his show and I forget about adding it to my daily. So I want to bring attention to him. On the weekends, it's a great time to catch up. Go over to his channel and just kind of see all the top breaks that are going on that week. I get my fix of breaking without having to participate in breaking. My favorite part is sometimes watching the breakers, either their reaction or their lack of reaction. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you subscribed. Come back tomorrow. We'll have another report and look forward to later in the week. It's going to be very busy, guys. Very busy week.